everybody, my name is Ari Rossi and welcome to my reaction video. This is going to be a different one. Now I'm going to be reacting to Pathways Films videos, Clash Against Safety. Holy heck, have I seen this before? Maybe, I don't know. Sorry, I got like Ruffles and 2 Nutella sandwiches for lunch. Sorry. Sorry. Alright, anyways, it already says it premiered on January 14th, 2025. And I haven't seen it before, but I'll be definitely putting up some notifications on this one. You know, it'll be great. Anyway, let's do it! Alright, here we go. Alright, this episode is dedicated to Britt Croft, 1943 and 2024. Yep, rest in peace. Thank you for sorry, I was gonna say, create, but, sorry. Hello everybody, my name is Zach Rossi and welcome to another reaction video. This is going to be a Clash Against Safety by Pathway Films. Holy hell, have I seen this? I don't know. I guess I haven't seen it because back from June 2014, 2025, I was busy at school and stuff working on my show. And, you know, it's just been busy with things. Anyway, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Alright, this episode is dedicated to Britt Croft. Thank you for creating our childhoods that we all know and love. Thomas and Friends would have been the same without you. Thank you for everything. Rest in peace, Britt. Yep, and as 2025 is going to be a huge year for lots of new videos and new content for the 80th anniversary of the Railway series in May. I'll start off 2025 very strong with a brand new TV series story in the style of Season 7, Clash Against Safety, which is this. Right, here we go.
I got really, really lucky and blessed. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make it so that any little child watching could feel that that's where they could go.
Oh, a very useful engine, Thomas Ryan. Thank you, sir. Rainbow said.
And that they were inspired. It's the moment when everyone becomes a
I
storyteller.
remember seeing that
He
one
could
from the
see
early
how the
access
mess
website.
was, and he had to put Edmund back on tracks.
Thank you for everything, Brett. Wow, I really do miss her. You know, it gives me great memories of her. Like, really. Let's go, let's do it. Oh, sorry, the microphone's too close, so sorry. Well, I should get to the safety. That's a very good song. Love it. Oh my god.
Oh.
Do the ads have to keep appearing every time? Gosh, you know what? Never mind. Anyways, back to the video.
One morning, Fergus was puffing by Tidmouth Sheds. The engines watched him go by.
Oh, look at that. That Trevor want to be on rails. Showing me up, Henry huffed. What was the designer thinking building that aberration?
The engines were having none of it. You shouldn't he say such things about him, just 'cause he's designed that way, fumed Emily.
Yeah, right. Says the engine who stole Thomas's coaches just for showing off, Henry retorted. Is that right, Miss Coach Thief?
Didn't he call me Miss Coach?
Miss Coach Thief? What? Okay, I did not even know about Miss Coach Thief, but I did not know.
Thief? Snapped Emily.
Agreed. We do not call her that disgraceful name. It was not her intention to steal Thomas's coaches that day. And she has a point with not saying such heinous statements about that engine. He then continued. Also, his name is Fergus. I know he can be bossy, but he knows what's best. I met him yesterday, and he seems like a rather nice fellow. Oh, great. Not you too, Gordon, Henry ranted. Do you see that engine? It looks like a traction engine with a tank engine mashed in its middle. That thing shouldn't be out on the rails, if you ask me. That's enough with your undignified statements towards Fergus. Your behaviour has gone far enough, Henry. Gone far enough, have I? That rubbish should stay at that so-called cement works, and not show its face here.
I have better things to do, other than chattering about that traction waste of rails. He steamed away indignantly.
Oof.
Later that night, the Fat Controller came to the sheds to make an announcement. There is going to be construction work on the main line, announced the Fat Controller. The tracks are rusty and very loose, which is why there will be a new set of whistle signals added to the Railway Safety Book. 3 signals will be added by the Railway Board tonight. The engines were very curious. The most important signal of the 3, the Fat Controller added, is to give out 3 short blasts to clear the line. All my engines will be busy, including the rest of you all. Henry, you are to take vans of supplies to Brendam Docks. Please be extra careful along the way during construction. Fergus will be near the main line with the workmen. Yes, sir, said Henry. The Fat Controller walked away. Great, now that traction waste of rails is there, trying to show off, growled Henry. Not again with your inconsiderate statements towards Fergus, hissed Emily. He's done nothing wrong to earn your contempt. You should start getting to know him better. I hope you know what you're doing tomorrow, since there's construction on the main line. You need to be careful if you're heading there. I'll be fine, Miss Coach Thief, thank you. I already got enough boiler egg from that silly traction waste. Now, good night. Henry wheezed indignantly before backing down into his berth and falling asleep. That stubborn and disgraceful attitude is going to land him in trouble soon, said Gordon. Agreed, Gordon. No doubt it wouldn't end well for him, commented Emily. The next morning, Fergus had brought trucks of tools and supplies to a special line where the workmen would place special red marker flags onto the loose rails. This was meant as a caution when passing through the section of track, meaning it was temporarily out of service.
Oh, yeah, that.
Elsewhere, Henry was on his way to the yards. He was sulking about his argument with Emily and Gordon the previous day. I hope I know what I'm doing. Pa, I know what I'm doing, and I'm very careful, snorted Henry.
Like, I don't know why, like, you should do this all by yourself. Like, why? I mean, I don't know why, though, but, you know, I mean, it's all right,
When he arrived at the yard, there was a long line of vans containing supplies waiting
That's
for him.
a lot of vans, but,
Good, Henry huffed. Looks like it's prepared for me. The faster I take these old shacks on wheels, the less I'll have to see that traction rubbish. The vans heard this and became rather cross. So, old shacks on wheels, eh? The nerve of that green bossy hippopotamus. We'll show him, eh, lads? Henry was backing towards the vans. He bumped the vans roughly, making them even more cross. The yard manager walked up to Henry. Keep caution when passing through the plate layers section, Henry, said the yard manager. And don't forget to give out 3 short blasts.
Oh, actually, wait. I kind of realized something. Because I kind of realized that back on his Discord server, we kind of watched it during the premiere on January 14th, 2025. Gosh, it's like last month, I mean. It was pretty awesome, but it looks cool.
To pass through. I will, Henry replied. Henry pulled and puffed out of the yards, with his long train of vans chattering behind. Come on, we haven't got all day, puffed Henry, as he sped down the line. Stop being so bossy, said one of the trucks. Your attitude reeks like rotten fish, shouted another. How about all of you just shut up?
Yeesh.
He then reached Gordon's Hill. As Henry slowly climbed to the top, the trucks made their plan. On, they cried. All of a sudden, Henry began to go faster and faster down the hill. Meanwhile, down the main line, the work on the rails was almost complete. The workmen were just about to pack their tools and supplies for a rest when they suddenly heard a booming whistle from the distance. "Look out!" shouted Henry from afar. He rushed down the line. Any moment there would be a crash. Henry then remembered about the whistle signal and gave 3 long blasts. The signalman finally noticed that
Ain't that the freaking Orphe Ox and Fizz? Ain't that the... What? Wait. To me, I would be like... Where did you find that at? Yo, I didn't realize... Or actually, wait, never mind. I think in the music, or... I don't know if I see the crash scene, but I kind of just been busy with stuff. Yeah, sorry.
the runaway Henry and his
Oh,
trucks.
I did not know that.
Clear the line, boys, it's a runaway train! As Henry reached nearer the worksite, men frantically grabbed red flags, trying to stop him and his trucks. His driver applied the brakes, but it was too late.
No. Oh, come on.
Luckily, no one was hurt.
At least he's fine.
By the time the breakdown gang came to the rescue, the Fat Controller had arrived at the scene and spoke severely to Henry and his crew. "It could have been avoided if you'd been more gentle with the trucks," said the Fat Controller. "I've also heard from your crew about you using your 3 long blasts to clear the line, which I appreciate. But," he went on, "I heard from what Gordon told me that you've been talking very rudely about Fergus, and you've also been belligerent towards Emily and Gordon yesterday. I do not tolerate this type of behaviour on my railway." "Yes, sir," sighed Henry sadly. "Unfortunately, you'll have to stay at the works to be mended," the Fat Controller added. "You'll be put on only goods trains until I can trust you with passenger duties again." The Fat Controller walked away, leaving Henry looking down at his buffers with a lot to think about. A few days later, Henry was ordered to take goods trains for the rest of the week. He remained both silent and sheepish.
Oof.
It wasn't until that evening he met Fergus at Tidmouth Sheds. Gordon and Emily stood quietly nearby. "Fergus, I'm sorry that I was very nasty to you for the past few days. I should have known that you're a strong and capable engine," expressed Henry sadly, "given that you'd helped push Bill and Ben at your own risk that day." "It's all right, Henry," Fergus responded. "Even though I was not aware of you being nasty at me, I appreciate it." Then Henry looked at Gordon and Emily. "I'm also sorry that I was very nasty to the both of you," puffed Henry solemnly. "The two of you didn't deserve that kind of harsh statement from me. It was very despicable of me, acting like that." "Ah, it's all right, Henry. I'm just glad you're owning up now," smiled Emily. "Same here. Though you're not the only one here, Henry. Even if I improved myself, which I have over the years, I still boast sometimes," admitted Gordon. "Well, that makes 2 of us, Gordon." Gordon and Henry talked about their mishaps over the years, involving ditches, elephants, loose domes, and old tenders. Both of them were reflecting on how they still had a way to go before they were really useful engines. But also having a good laugh with Emily and Fergus joining in.
Nice. Okay, that's literally not that bad, but pretty cool. I love it. Hey. Oh, Xbox Game Bar. Oh, okay, that's cool. Where all the trains is there, Wow, that was pretty awesome, you know? I mean, that's still like the best one ever. Now, I might be wrong. I really might have seen this, and it was pretty awesome. I loved it. And it was pretty cool. You know, I loved it. And yeah, so guys, that's it. Please thumbs up the video, like, subscribe, and like. And if you'd like to see more of this episode that was done by him, you can go check out his channel right now. And it's great. Might give him a shout out to this one too. Trust me, he's a great YouTuber, and you'll all gonna love it, really. And that's it, you know. Sorry it took so long. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked this. Subscribe, and see you guys for tomorrow. And don't forget to keep it rigid.